MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. That'll bring up Billy McKinney, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, left fielder, number 28.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. In there, 1-2 now. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Stepping into the box, Yonherba Solarte. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Solarte is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Justin Smoke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner in there for a base hit. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Settling in now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Hard hit ball to second. Urena scoops it up, and there's one away. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. Urena on the grass. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Carlos Santana. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First things first, here's a throw over. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. And a neck-high fastball that time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Striding in, number 9. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Pillar leads off first with 1 away. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Standing in, Richard Arena. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. fly ball out to straightaway right. Richard has a play. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Here now is his Drupal Cabrera.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, and Drupal Cabrera.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Solarte has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. Ramos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Smoke in foul ground, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Sam Gaviglio. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher number 42, Sam Gaviglio.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Number 28.
Riding in once again, Billy McKinney. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One and 2 now. And he'll step out for a moment here, maybe to give his guy a chance to catch his breath in the dugout for a moment. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ready for another chance. Yangervis Solarte. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Hoskins. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jose Bautista, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jose Bautista.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. Second at-bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Striding into the box, Reese Hoskins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is... Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
So he sets him down swinging. Justin Smoke goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with this off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he struck him out. His 7th. In now, Carlos Santana, a base hit in his first trip.
The Phillies here in the fourth, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a good throw gets him one gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Michael Franco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Short, hit hard. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. A scoop with the bare hand. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot is Asdrubal Cabrera, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Line hard to the left side, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Ramos, the runner at first with 2 gone. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Slow roller left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
The next 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Ready now, number 9. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the stretch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he'd probably get some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Number 9 goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Popped him up. Hernandez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now batting, Sam Gaviglio, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's right there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Vince Velasquez, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Missed with a slider.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And what are the big factors?
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Richards back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit hard to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is...
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He went down on strikes last time up.
Left fielder, number 28.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Standing in, Yonhervis Solarte, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Tommy Hunter takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Tommy Hunter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. No runs, just 1 hit. 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1. Fouled off. One and 2. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch on its way. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. 0-1 the count. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Here's another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Takes a knee-high fastball. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Missed with a breaking ball. A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
hard on the ground towards short. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Into the box. MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Now in the box, Jock Peterson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, number 31.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Peterson.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Herrera makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard. High in the air, deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
First offering on its way.
Hoskins.
No balls and 1 strike. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Gloved by Taylor. And that's the second out. So now Carlos Santana. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 out, nobody on. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
there's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Another payoff pitch. Line drive to left. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 13. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 13.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope,
and the changeup is way low that time.
Nope,
and they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And there's ball 2 now. Count even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Third baseman, Mike
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Puig's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw.
He's safe.
Fastball that just misses inside.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he is in there. Digging in as Drupal Cabrera, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. A ball and no strikes.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Fouled off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Aaron Nola, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Check swing grounder to the right side. Taylor takes it in, and that's the first out. Digging in, Jose Bautista.
Right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Puig. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
The 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Justin.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Manny Machado now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Machado, a native Floridian, who was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, number 13. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1-2 now. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now the relay home. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Hoskins.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Michael Pronto flied out in his first at bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Ready with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner. Right side hit hard. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Franco on second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. So now 2 men in scoring position. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. As he arrives at second without a play, as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Stepping in as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
The catcher, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. In for strike 2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Again, a 1-2. High chopper over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now is Yasiel Puig, who's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Nola. Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen complete as the right-handed workhorse Ryan Madsen set to take over. Hit out towards second. Taylor has it, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So 1 away now, and that'll bring in the 2-time Major League home run champ Jose Bautista. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jose Bautista becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Ryan Madson. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along pitching.
Matt Kemp will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one. Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jock Peterson goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is low, ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Ready once again, number 13, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit in a run in the inning. Adam Morgan trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Brian Dozier will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Dozier has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan, he's 1 for 3. A ball and 2 strikes now. Dozier, once a Minnesota Twin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Kenta Maeda enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. First pitch on its way. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. So now Carlos Santana, 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Puig giving chase. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco, previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's gone 2 for 8. Now the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And that one just missed outside. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. At the plate, Chris Taylor. No hits to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And now they'll slap the tag on him, and he is toast. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 0-2 once more. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone. Digging in and looking for more. Wilson Ramos will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Wilson Ramos.
Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenton. Scott Alexander comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Low for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So digging in now, Adam Morgan. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Nick Williams will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Ramos over at second. Cabrera at first with no outs. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Outside in a full count, 3-2. On deck is Jose Bautista. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. On the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Luis Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now is Yasiel Puig. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Chase Utley will pinch hit here.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is swung on and missed by Utley as he's retired for route number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Scott Alexander. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Kike Hernandez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there. And that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Cabrera is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half. For the 8th.
Number 51. Dylan Floro.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. Last time through was a base hit. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. First offering on its way. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Back goes Taylor. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Delfranco. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little low. It's 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
The next 3-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Stepping in, Justin Turner. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Manny Machado now. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Luis Avilan gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Ready, here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
I had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Bautista is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies.
Philadelphia. MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cleveland Indians and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base. Here's Michael Brantley. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's one. On to first. A double play. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Just getting started here in Philly. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Jason Kipnis would be next. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jason Kipnis. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Arrieta has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the... And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Now the 2-1 is offered at but missed. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Edwin Encarnacion would be next. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Edwin Encarnacion now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ball and a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Odubel Herrera is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Hit back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Settling in now, Carlos Santana.
First baseman, Carlos.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Lindor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Hoskins is off at first with 2 away. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Cesar Hernandez would be next. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Second baseman.
Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation. Here's the third baseman. Josh Donaldson.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding in for the Indians, Melky Cabrera. Popped him up. Cabrera is calling for it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Yan Gomes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got to duck out of the way.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 1-2. Fouled away. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Full count now, 3-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Standing in as Dribble Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Ramos leads off second with nobody out. High pop-up. Donaldson shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jake Arrieta. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Corey Kluber, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. The slider's in for a strike. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Count remains at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So striding forward now, Michael Brantley will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins on the move. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. Striding in, Jose Ramirez. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on the pitch well inside for strike one. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. And that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Lindor right there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Turned on down the line, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. So now Carlos Santana, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kipnis moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hernandez waits on it, makes the play, one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Striding into the box, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Throw over to the bag, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Throw into third. Throw won't get him. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. High and deep to right. Cabrera going back. Still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.